CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. The Keystone XL pipeline is back on the table again in talks with the U.S. CTV News has confirmed Keystone XL came up during Prime Minister Mark Carney's meeting with Donald Trump at the White House. Sources say the pipeline was raised only in the context of the U.S. giving some relief to Canada from steel and aluminum tariffs. Calgary MP Corey Hogan was asked about the pipeline proposal this morning.
Well, you know, Keystone XL is one of those projects that's been kicked around for a long time. Certainly, it could be another one of the levers that increases North American energy security, and so it certainly warrants exploring. But of course, the devil is always in the details on these things, so we'd have to see how it came out of those conversations.
Work on the Keystone XL project was stopped in 2021 after U.S. President Joe Biden revoked the permit for the pipeline. The Alberta government has spent $1.5 billion to help build it. Cenovus Energy has increased its takeover bid for Meg Energy. Meg is in the middle of a battle for ownership between Cenovus and Strathcona Resources. The new offer from Cenovus is $8.6 billion, up from an earlier offer of $7.9 billion. Under the offer, Meg shareholders would receive $29.50 a share, an offer that the Meg Energy board recommends shareholders accept. Both Meg and Cenovus have extensive interests in the oil sands. The province is hinting back to work legislation could be coming if the teacher strike doesn't end before the legislature resumes on the 23rd. It's day 3 of the strike, with the province's lockout going into effect tomorrow afternoon. Conversations between the two sides remain at the exploratory level. Renegotiation has not begun. This week, Danielle Smith said classroom complexities are expected to be the focus of future talks. Calgary teacher Alicia Taylor is behind a new citizens' petition about education funding. The proposed question, approved by Elections Alberta, asks, should the government of Alberta end its current practice of allocating public funds to accredited independent private schools? A report by the Public School Boards Association of Alberta says this province leads the country in private school funding.
The public system is starved right now for funding, but private education is not.
You know, some of those alternative paths definitely take pressure off the public system as well.
Petition organizers will have to collect around 178,000 signatures. Calgary police are looking for a man wanted for fraud. A warrant has been issued for Mansuk Choi. The 53-year-old is accused of defrauding a man out of $1,500. Investigators say the victim was approached at Calgary's Central Library in September, and the two bonded over their shared Korean heritage. The suspect claimed his wallet and ID had been stolen. The victim gave him $1,000 in cash and $500 worth of gift cards. The wire transfer from the suspect was fraudulent. Police suspect there may be other victims. Anyone with more information is asked to contact Calgary Police. A Calgary man has once again made Canada's top 25 most wanted list. Toenail Amer is wanted for manslaughter, and police have been trying to find him since 2022. Investigators say Amer was speeding in a stolen truck while shooting back and forth with another vehicle when he slammed into Angela McKenzie's minivan, killing the mother of 5. Amer is a known gangster with a long criminal history. He's considered dangerous and unpredictable. Anyone who sees him is advised to call 911. A black bear continues to wander around the southwest community of Oakridge. A homeowner sent us this footage of the bear. It was taken just before 5 this morning in the 600 block of Oakwood Place. The bear has been roaming around the area since Sunday, when it was first spotted in a green space near South Glenmore Park. Fish and Wildlife say it's not displaying aggressive behavior. Police are cautioning anyone who sees the bear to be careful and not approach it. University of Calgary scientists want your toenail clippings for a study related to lung cancer. The idea is to measure the amount of radioactive isotopes caused by exposure to radon gas. Radon is a naturally occurring element that is the second leading cause of lung cancer after smoking. It gets into people's homes from the soil via cracks in the foundation. Breathing it in converts it to radioactive lead in the body, and it's deposited in hair, nails, and skin. For details on the study, Log on to evictradon.org. A former NHL heavy hitter is now taking a swing at the craft beer market. Brant Myers has partnered with Alley Cat Brewing in Edmonton to create this beer called Unhammered. As the name suggests, it's a non-alcoholic brew. After being given a lifetime ban for playing in the NHL for substance abuse, Myers turned his life around and has been sober since 2008. He wanted to create a drink anyone can enjoy.
That journey was a hard journey, but people ask about regrets, and if you notice the can, I put bold taste, 0 regrets, because I don't have any regrets. Everything led me to this point here today. The pain, the ups, the downs, all that kind of stuff got me to the point where I live my life in sobriety today. And everything good in my life has come from sobriety.
It looks like a beer, it smells like a beer, it tastes like a beer. It meets all that criteria, but it's non-alcoholic.
Since its launch a few weeks ago, Unhammered is now being carried at some restaurants and liquor stores throughout Alberta and is receiving interest from other provinces. Despite the fact the Toronto Blue Jays lost to the New York Yankees in the Major League Baseball playoffs last night, young local players are still following the series closely. While the Jays were playing in New York last night, these Calgary players from the U18 Cardinals were practicing at the Gladmere Ballpark in Killarney in the Southwest. They were keeping track of the score as they trained. They say they're excited that a Canadian-based team is doing so well, and they think it's great overall for the sport.
I've watched every game. It's so awesome. I don't know, it's just such an inspiration to watch the Canadian team do so well,
They're actually doing pretty sweet. It's actually pretty awesome.
They're just hitting the ball, making good plays, got lots of good guys on the team. It's a fun season to watch.
I think they're doing fantastic. I mean, they're 20 wins more than last year, something like that, so great turnaround. I think it's amazing.
The Jays lost 9-6 in New York, but Toronto still leads the best-of-5 AL Division Series 2-1. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnews.ca/Calgary.